Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at another build. Again, we have reached 500 subscribers. Next goal is 1,000. Please leave all the subs, comments, share, subscribe. Hit that bell for a new video. I need that hit that bell for the notification of a new video. I appreciate all the love, guys. Today we have another build we'll be looking into. This is a element build. This is not physical build or minion build or sentry build. So a little bit of breakdown of how I get this build. So you know the way it is. So gears. What I opt for is sword. I went for a 3 that give me area effect. Um, or you can use weapon range. Either one's fine. So what I did is at uni stats of equip weapon range, and we'll see why in a second. Um, I got unlucky with the legendary for the weapon, so that's my weapon breakdown, and why we want to get weapon range. Okay, so real quick, boots. I'm using this necklace because it does give me the most damage. And this is flat crit rate, not percent, so it's much stronger. Also give me resource dampening. And then my charms. So the charms you want for this build, it's going to be Boreal, Caster, Alisa, and Capri. So those are the four. Boreal, Caster, Alisa, Capri. It has melee, area effect. It is an element, and it is fire. Okay, focus on those. Then we check the Lacrima, and here's the reason why I want to use more weapon range. So the reason why is the Watcher Stick Lacrima. It gives you area effect of 80% based on your weapon range. So if you have 450 weapon range on your weapon, this will every time you hit, it will stacks up um, 30, so 10 times on each on hit. So you can stack and make it bigger, and then at the same time you get more area effect based on the weapon range, and you get some damage based on weapon range as well. Okay, and then here's the armor. Might change that out for something else, and then the energy, stacking belts, board horizon. Okay, blessings. I took dampening resource as much as I can. Okay. That's the gear, that's the charm, that's the lacrima. And now we look into the zodiac. Zodiac I went for is should have been the first one, which is quick sense. Okay. And then second one I took fire. Okay. Third one I took melee damage and elemental damage here. And then leaf for area damage. And then area effect. Area effect. Okay. 5 I took here and then here. This should have been this one right here. You want this one right here, guys, for the attack. Okay, it is an attack skill. And then 6 you want to get the annihilation for the area effect and area damage. You want lots of area effect, guys. And then I went for stealer for flow. And then here I took fighting spirit, melee amp, area damage here, and then area effect here, right? And then I took here scent, and then I took here for the two hand, and then I took here for the element amp and ignore enemy resist, and I took more area effect and strike there. And then this one I took 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage amp, and then additional fire. If you don't want that, you can take the burning amplification, um, right? Burning amplification right here, and it can increase the burn rate. You can do that to kill faster. But I kind of like the attack speed and the additional 5%, right? And you get HP percent as well, so which is nice. All right, let's do that. And then specialized one, all area effect, area damage, and I took sharpness here. Okay, and then area damage acceleration, and then enrage for more area effect for one range and damage. It cycles through every 4 seconds. And then area effect, area damage. Okay, there's that. And now we look into the relics. So relics, I took Subdar as buff, and then Caster for the passive, more air effect, area damage, and then Capri for fire penetration, Boreal for HP. Okay, and then I went for Mastery, Mastery here, 10 here, 10 here. Alchemy, all the potions, right? Potion. Lastly, this one is important. You get resource damage for 5 seconds, 15%. Alright, and now we're gonna look into the skill setups and descriptions. So what I have on is Firestorm. As you see with the thumbnail, this is a Firestorm. It has attack, melee, rare effect, strike, fire, and shadow. So you'll be using again Boreal, Alisa, Caster, and Capri for blessings. Okay, and then we have this skill. Basically, you spin in place, kind of like Will Slash, and it creates the Firestorm. And it also has a chance to hit a second Firestorm. So when you awaken Verity, you get a third fire wave, which then that does three times uh, 3 times hit on one attack. So the first storm will have the highest chance of burn. You do 30% damage amp against burning enemies. You have 30% chance to trigger a second firestorm when hitting enemy that are burned. It's based on your area effect. Again, the more area effect, the better. So the first damage would be the 300%. The second damage is the 600% with 30% more burn. You get 5% more damage amp against burning on the second hit, and then the legendary effect is 30% area damage amp plus 20% burn, and then the awaken for rarity give you burn rate. All right, you do damage base percent of base damage to burn to become a fire dot. Burns ignore enemy resist, so it doesn't matter if they have tons of resist, it will just burn through with the dot. Um, and then the fire wave is a third effect. Fire wave has a cooldown of 1 second. So as you can see, the damage is 300. It ranges. It's also based on effect. So we can take a look at this. So you can do first one. You have 30% inflicting pain. That's only 10% damage amp and some attack speed. The origin has damage 20% damage amp against fire status effect. The Verity have 40% burn rate. You cost it costs fire wave upon using skill. You have damage up to um, right now maybe at max. Let's see max here. Max legendary, right? So it changes up. So you can have more based on the runes that you put in. But this is the base, the highest base 40 rate, 270, and then 72%. And 60, that's like stagnant, doesn't change much, right? So I took Verity to have I took Verity to have three effect in one. So three attacks in one hit. All right. Now we take a look at the runes. Mana Stone. I took area effect instead of concentrate. You can have concentrated, but I really like that big, AOE. Um, you can have concentrated area for extra damage. And then Water Shadow. I took the area effect, of course, and Strike Amp or Damage Amp. Fighting Spirit for tankiness. Strike, Harmony, and then the debuff skill is Electric Area, Extract Energy, Mana Outburst, Strike here as well, and then I have and then sorry, I had to switch that up, and then I have Concentrated Area here, um, also affected by area effect. So the more area effect, the better. So if I take Concentrated out, as 1,000, it gets bigger. Um, I just need extra damage. Okay. And then buff skills right there. Movement. All you need is penetration slash. Seal condense element. Fighting's wrath. Fighter's wrath give me attack speed, which is nice. That's why I took that. Tenacious regen. And then counter attack to give me earth energy. Okay. And then lastly, knockback on Illusion X with convert fire, so I can get fire energy. You can also do coal, so become coal skill, then it can freeze enemies for you. That can be possible too. But I'm trying to get the fire energy stack so I can do some more damage. I put melee amp on there, um, so this does a little bit more damage. So that's about 39 mil on DPS sheets. And then this one here, and then this one here. Alright, make sure we equip everything. We're gonna test it out. Alright, so now we're gonna go test it out on mapping. Again guys, if you like the video, and then everything that you have questions, please leave in the comments. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can, as fast as I can, so you guys can see the so I can answer all your questions that you have and help you guys, progress through the game and play the game. I appreciate all the support that I have gotten lately. Much appreciate guys for everything that you have done. Try to reach that 1,000 subscribers. So now we're gonna test it out in maps, so you guys can see. So I need Order Mist. Okay, I don't have any rare, so we just run that. I'm only level 19 on statue. It's not capped yet. So this skill is just like Will Slash, but uh, for fire element. Uh, so let's buff everything. So with Illusion X, to get this size, you guys need a lot of area effect, okay? So let's go through it. As you can see, War Shadow is copying the same attacks. So as you can see, it can clear maps pretty fast without me being so close. And you can just pop down electric area if you're having difficult and you need that shock effect. Uh, electric area has the highest rate of shock, so that helps you guys clear much faster on like rare monsters. Again, guys, you got any questions, please let me know. This skill with lots of area effect can be really good for farming. You clear really fast. It's literally take your entire screen. Again, with the watcher stick, you can get this big if you have more weapon equip range on your weapon. So like anything like caster axe, and this skill you can use sword, axe, staff. The only thing is, I believe, blunt. You can't use with two-hand blunt, but you can use sword, axe. Sword give you the most equipped weapon. There's axe that give you or a staff that give you area effect, 40% area effect. So you can take that if you don't want to use sword or don't have watcher stick on your lacrima yet. You can use that staff to get the area effect that you want. 40% area effect is pretty big, guys. So that can compensate a little bit. Alright, guys, so that's the video. Please leave a comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification of the next one I'll be dropping. Again, this is a sword axe. Oh, you can use blunt. Okay, blunt staff. So the staff. So since if you don't have lacrima, that gives um that gives you that gives you you can use this with the highest crit rate. You can max out your crit if you like. Sword, you can get lots of weapon range, so then your watcher stick lacrima will go skyrocket. You can, if you don't have that, then you can use the area effect staff that give you more area effect. You can use sword shield, so you can have both jewels. There's a lot of ways to play this. It's a lot of ways to play this. This skill is really based on area effect. So the more area effect you have, it gets bigger. But if you want more damage, then you just put concentrated in, and it reduces the damage a little bit. Reduce the area effect a little bit, size a little bit, but you do a lot more damage. Okay. There's a lot of ways to make this work. So give it a try, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you like. And then if you just have watcher stick, you can use that as well as your main weapon instead of, you know, having it in Lacrima. So you can just have this, and you can use the skill and get that maximum size, right? See, see, see how big this thing gets. Um, it's very pretty. So you don't have to just play Will Slash. You can play Firestorm as well as a element build for fire. Okay, guys. Uh, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.